Arnold Allen and Dan Hooker, man. You know, the only thing I was waiting to see about this fight was just how good Dan's cut was going to be. And funny enough, I'm a chef by trade, and I've been putting a lot of thought to how I want to take all this stuff I've been doing over the last year or two and turn it into a little something. And the fight dietitian, I mean, that guy is just absolutely killing it for city kickboxing and what he's accomplished. You know, a lot of fighters just believe him. I think Kaikar France is a big part of that as well. And that's where the dieting and the weight cut come into play. I've seen some pictures of Dan over the last 48 to 72 hours, and he looks great. And there was a video, I think it was the Schmo that put it out, like a face-off that did happen, and look how long Dan Hooker's arms are. The way he fights and what he's going to be looking for in this fight, it's just so difficult for me to see him losing. Now, the other thing with Arnold Allen is he's going to have to push pace. He's going to have to get this fight to the ground. I think that his best opportunity is to get out of that kickboxing range of Dan Hooker's and make this a grueling grappling fight. Tire him out, make him really work for those areas where he wants to, keep that fight standing and land those big kicks with those amazing combos and big hooks. But the big thing for me that I want to talk about Arnold Allen is when you look at that Sodiq Yusuf fight, for what Sodiq Yusuf did in his last fight that we just watched, and for maybe people who don't watch the fight itself and then see that, Arnold Allen beat Sodiq Yusuf in his last fight. But if you go watch that fight, he pulled off a fight where it could have gone either way. And that's the part that I really want to see if he's improved on, because if he doesn't have the cardio to go 3 rounds with a Dan Hooker, unfortunately, he's going to get pieced up. I think Dan's just going to wait for those moments to be able to really fill him up. And if he's not able to get those takedowns at will, Dan's going to be just looking for those opportunities. And I'll be honest, man. I think Dan Hooker as a minus 150 makes a lot of sense for me here. I think that he's going to have a huge size advantage. I love the length that he brings in a fight where he has to use it the most. And the way that he throws his strikes is going to allow him to keep Arnold Allen at bay. That's the most important part here. You think about the Nasrat Haqparast fight. It's just that fight, he took on a great striker, took a few shots, but was able to really tactically beat him. And I think that's what's going to happen in this Arnold Allen fight. I do think Dan Hooker's going to win. I like a line of about minus 150. And to be honest, it comes down to the idea that I just think that not only is he going to be bigger, but I don't know if Arnold Allen's ready for this level of fighter yet. The Sodiq Yusuf fight not only proved that he had to eke out that win, but he's now taking on a guy that's been able to just box with Dustin Poirier for 5 rounds and just eat it. So unless he's bringing in a game plan where he knows that grappling is going to get him into those areas where he can just dominate and avoid any submission attempts from Dan, who's been pretty good on the ground, that's the most important part. And you just think about the finishing ability of Arnold Allen, it's just not there. According to this note I have here, it just 2014 in Cage Warriors was the last time he did it. So I love Dan Hooker in this fight. The more I look into it, the more I watch how he's doing coming out of this weight cut, it's just hard for me to go against him. So let's take a look. I got Hooker minus 150. Oh, whoa, it's a pick'em. It's a pick'em. Opened at minus 102. Dan Hooker the favorite at minus 12, and some places minus 115. Both. Right now, if you're looking for Hooker, the minus 105 is the play. If you have an account with Pinnacle, he is still at plus money. And the same can be said for 5 Dimes, Sports Interaction, 22 Bet. I mean, if you're getting Dan, that's the only reason I said all those places is because if Dan Hooker is still plus money, man, jump on that, because I do believe he is going to get that dub swimmingly. Keep it locked to SookyMMA. I love doing it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon. Peace.